want to talk a bit about the session I had with my coach yesterday, because I don't think we often see what goes on underneath the hood. So if you have been watching my videos recently, you will have seen that I've had a bit of a bee in my bonnet around the 8-figure shiny coaches who are making all of this money but are not really selling anything with any substance, and like sometimes are they doing more harm than good. So we were getting into it and my coach said, like, but what's the shadow aspect of this for you? Like, it's really bugging you. And I said, well, I just don't think that we should be out there, like, well, anyone should be out there making these false promises, being shiny, like, do this thing, you can have this incredible life. And then it completely bypasses the reality of the work. And also realistically, I do want to be making that kind of money through the impact that I want to have and that I want to bring into the world. And then we talked about, she said, well, what is it that you want? She's like, what is it that you want? And I thought, well, I want to be like well known as like a transformation coach, someone that can really deeply support people. And then I heard myself say, and I want to be relatable, right? I want to be relatable. I don't want to be one of these shiny coaches. I want to be relatable. And I immediately caught myself and I was like, well, like, not relatable to everyone, but relatable to the people that I want to work with. She went, but you aren't relatable. Like, you left a 6-figure legal job, you like changed your entire life, you work 20 hours a week, you live in £1 million house, you've got an incredible marriage, you manage to nap every day, you're connected to your body, you're spiritual as fuck, you do all of these different bits, you're not relatable. Anyway, so there was that. And then there was this thing of this, when we went further into it, like around the shiny and the relatable stuff, there was like this mic drop moment, right? When I realised, when I actually look at my life, it kind of is shiny, right? Like, people that we know are always like, gosh, you guys have really got it sorted. You know, every single Friday is a date day. You've got these incredible lives. And I sort of paused for a second. I started laughing. And she was like, why are you laughing? I went, because I've got videos in the Wealthy Witches portal about being addicted to the struggle. I said, and I've just realised that I'm still addicted to the struggle. Like, I'm still creating struggle and issues in my life because it is so uncomfortable for me to be that unrelatable coach, to be the person that says, well, like, these are the things I've done, this is what I've achieved, this is what my life looks like. I don't think we talk about the reality of how uncomfortable it can feel when life has been a struggle, when everything has been about work hard, push yourself, do more, get more. Actually, when we arrive in that place, we can do things that keep us in that familiar of the struggle. You know, like sometimes we're having a lovely day and I will get inordinately pissed off about something that Nat's done. And it's interesting, right? Because on another day when I'm not feeling that way inclined, the same thing would have zero impact whatsoever. I would just be giggling about it. And so I think this is just really important, because the clients that come and work with me have these incredible lives. They have these incredible lives, they have these incredible missions, and yet there's still that thing underneath that makes it uncomfortable, because we are these like tribal beings. We are designed to fit in. But when your message is disruptive, when your mission is disruptive, we do have to get to that place of not even comfort, right? It can still be uncomfortable, but that place of capacity of, well, actually, this is who I am, this is what I stand for, this is what I have created, right? From a like, follow my 6-step formula and you can do it too, but from a place of like, can we showcase examples of possibility of how you can grow a business and have a life that you want without compromising your standards and your integrity and all of the other things. So I hope that this is helpful, a little look under the hood, and I would love to invite you to come and join my spaces if this is the level of real that you want. Because for me, my life kind of is shiny. But the pathway there doesn't always look like that. And these are the bits that I think is really important for all of us to see and work through and look at, so that we can get to that place of owning who we are, claiming it all, having the life that feels incredible, and being with and looking at those patterns, sneaky patterns, when they come